live now on Twitch and YouTube, so I'm happy to say that we can hang out for real, for real. Oh shit, I don't know why he has a mouse to his iPad. That's like the weirdest thing ever. Shenanigans and tomfoolery. How are you guys this morning? Roxy, that's not how that works, baby cakes. Not at all. Good morning, Skippy. How are you? Guys, please make sure that you're tapping the screen and sharing the live. That's why we shouldn't have a mouse connected to an iPad, because I bumped it and it was like, no, we're not doing that. Anyway, make sure that you're tapping the screen and sharing the live. Be an active participant in this space. Poor J-Rez is still missing out on his gift goal from yesterday. We have yet to hit 300 coins, but guess what? J-Rez is blocked and he can never come back. Poor baby. Poor little fella. Good morning over there on Twitch and YouTube. I see you guys. To be honest, I don't know whose chat is this, because you don't see any comments. Hold on, let me turn these invites off. Decline. I am live right now, Dana. I am. I see you. I see you, Dana. Yeah. In just a few days, he's a miracle worker. He is none of the sort. Actually, oh. Hey, I know who that is. What the fuck, rah-rah? How you doing this morning? Honestly, that's one of my favorite usernames. What the fuck, rah-rah? You guys don't know what liberals are. You don't know. Poor baby. It is casserole corner. Can I tell you, last night we had lasagna and everybody sat down to eat and I went upstairs, and when I was up here, I heard the kids yelling like they were chanting, and yes, Daddy, for sure, Daddy Wags, absolutely. I don't know what else to say to that. That's a dumbass comment. Anyway, so I was up here and I hear the kids chanting and I'm like, what? Human sacrifices are scheduled for Tuesdays. What is happening? So I go downstairs and the kids are chanting at Jones, lasagna's casserole. I was like, yes, got him. He was very upset. So of course I said, lasagna, my favorite casserole. He like tossed his fork and he was like, I hate you guys. Thank you very much, Kendall, for the money gun. If you're friendly, I'm gonna kick you. Just so you know. Just so you know. Unless you're one of my friendlies. Thank you for following me over on Twitch. Ominously, if you're following me, or Jones, I don't know, because I'm streaming from all of them, apparently, today. You're so mad at me right now. Don't be mad at me. I love you, Pookie. Withering, what's going on? The beginning of the end? The beginning of the end of democracy. Yes, as a whole. Just as a concept, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Go ahead. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's so interesting. So here's why I kicked you. Because I like to have conversations with people. If you think you're going to come up here with your micro-peen and be condescending, you will not. Okay? So the beginning of the end, right? The end of democracy. Does that mean that we can't start again? Begin anew? No, the fuck it doesn't. What we're going to have to see our country end in the way that we knew it before it can begin again. So, if you'd like to have a conversation like a normal adult, we can do that. So you asked me a question and I answered it in earnest. And then you came up here being a weirdo. Anyway, if that's your schmink, I'm happy for you. Just do it somewhere else. I do not consent. You guys are so mad in the comments. Johnny, that's an interesting question, Johnny. Johnny on Twitch. Oh boy, wouldn't you like to know? Alright, I'm gonna let this other person come up because they're sitting here, and that would be rude of me to ignore them. If you are currently on a journey, please mute yourself real quick. Skippy, thank you so much for the Venmo. Oh shit, I forgot to change that from yesterday. We did meet the goal yesterday. We had a lovely person drop the last 30 on the way out of the live stream. So we're back. R 1.0. What's going on? I'm pretty good. Someone said they have the volume max and they can barely hear me. The meatloaf! Hold on one second. I have to try, and this is my first time doing this. Jones! I don't know how to turn the volume up over here.
What?
I don't know how to turn the volume up over here.
What do you mean?
I don't know. They said they can barely hear me. And they can't hear the guests either. Well, because you're on TikTok, so it's a little bit different. Yeah. They're trolling. Heather's not a troll, and neither is Sarah, so they're not trolling. You guys are on a different platform. Twitch can't hear me. That's why. Yeah. Eldridge, what's up?
Hold on. We can't hear the guests either.
Yeah, they can't hear anything. I don't know what happened. Okay.
The iPad says it. Okay, hold on a second.
Same here. So Kevin, the Democrat, are you a Democrat or are you just using the name to troll?
Can you still hear?
Yeah, I can hear.
Ask them if they can hear now.
Hold on a second. Twitch, can you guys hear me now? Hello, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Just picking up you in the room, not the mic and the TikTok feed. Sound low, no guest. Okay, we'll troubleshoot that. We might have to go over to TikTok. But anyway, so Kevin, if you're a Democrat and you said you worked on Trump's campaign, why did you do that? YouTube can't hear either.
Dill, I'm coming back in just a second.
Alright, cool, you're saying a whole bunch of shit. Trip and Fell, if you can hear me, thank you for becoming a tier 1 subscriber on Twitch. So you're saying a whole bunch of stuff, and I would like to know, why do you think that he's a great guy? You worked closely with him. Why is he a great guy?
Great guy.
I can't hear you just a second. So, okay, so you think he's a great guy, but you know that he just paused like all financial assistance for people for the next 90 days, and that includes SNAP. And we already know that 1 in 5 children go to bed without food every night. And now even more children are going to be hungry. How does that make you feel? Okay, well, no, Kevin, Kevin. You don't have to start going. You don't have to start going here. So you're on the internet right now. Okay, I'm not going to kick you. Swipe out and Google, and then come back. Okay? You don't have to close it. You don't have to end your thing. Go look it up.
Okay, ask them if they can hear hear them now.
Can you guys hear me on Twitch and YouTube? Are you there? Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. Yeah, I don't know. You guys might have to switch over to TikTok just for today, but Jones is going to keep working on it. Essentially, what Kevin said is that he doesn't believe me when I say that Trump paused all government assistance programs, including SNAP, which, for those of you who don't know, SNAP is Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, otherwise known as food stamps, but it is currently referred to as SNAP. Dilly says they can hear me. Yay, Dilly.
Are they on Twitch?
He's on Twitch, yeah. He should be.
Sounds like you're far away from the mic.
I'm so close to the mic right now. Probably, is it picking up the audio from here? No, the mic is on. Kevin's going to look up on Google whether or not Trump capturing through the webcam.
Oh.
Is that better? Can you hear me better now? I don't know.
Yeah, the HyperX. Well, no, I could see it now moving. Talking to it?
Hello? Is this thing on? Can you hear me? Still low, no difference.
Why is it doing that? Hold on a second.
HyperX Quadcast. Fancy.
Oh. It should work now. Can you guys hear it now?
Obs.
OBS. Can you guys hear it now? Oh.
Hey, Booski. No, the game. Talented Depression, did you just mansplain how to turn the gain up on my mic?
No?
No. Alright. He can't hear you. I have headphones in. Well, not most likely. What did they say they're doing? And what happens when they halt it?
Sound down. Okay.
Kevin, you're not a ballerina. What happens when they halt it? I asked you a pointed question. What happens when they halt it?
No guess sound.
Okay. Everyone who lives on the continent of North America is an American. Now, you may not be a United States citizen, but everybody who's here is a fucking American, Kevin. Yeah, they are. Our country is the United States of America. Oh. Yeah. Alright, so cool. So you worked on the Trump campaign. what exactly are our immigration laws? Fluffer. He was a fluffer. He was a fluffer. Fluffer. Oh, you didn't do such a good job then, huh? A lot of empty seats in those rallies. Oh. Yeah, there were. No, a lot of my friends went to rallies to interview Trumpers outside. Okay. Well, I guess my perception and your perception of big are not the same, and that's okay. He said I'm being procrastinate about it. Did you say God's intervention? No. Are you a Christian? No, the fuck you're not. Oh my god. No, you're not. You just said God saved Trump and now God is... Oh my god. What the fuck? Jesus, fix it! Listen, I'm not gonna have the religious... Kevin! I'm not going to have the religious discussion with you because I guarantee you haven't read Matthew 25. Because if you read Matthew 25, and that's just one section, just a little tiny snippet of a really big book, you'd know that you're full of shit. Because Trump's policies are in direct opposition to that. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. You're not a Christian. You're perverting the words of Christ. Stop it. Jesus said it, but you ain't living it. So, anyway, Kevin, you're boring me. Do me a favor, Kevin. Unfollow me. You know what? I'll just help you. No. You love me. Yeah, that's fucking weird. That just got really creepy. Really fast. What happened? I don't know. He was probably trolling. Who gives a shit? You sure can. Let's talk about it. First, how are you today? Living the dream. Not my dream. Somebody's dream.
I see a lot of people who absolutely are upset with the presidential election, label everybody else MAGA.
Sorry, that just went crazy. Rayburn, thank you so much for the $25 Cash App. I appreciate you.
Okay, it's working now?
I don't know. It's working better, yes.
Yes, it's
and
working
they can
now?
hear the guest. Woo!
I know, I'm turning it down, guys. I apologize.
Yes, it's so loud. I'm actually just loud. So, alright. So what? Can you repeat that for me? Like the computer made a really weird robot noise in my ear, and I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Yeah, I just want to know the obsession, I guess, or
I
your
can't hear
thoughts
you.
on.
What?
Turn that one back up. What the obsession?
Tech bro, you're struggling, dog. Yeah, the obsession that people have with labeling each other at this point in time. Like, it's almost like everyone's trying to define an enemy of their own political views. Like, I just don't understand why, if you say one thing, you're a liberal. If you say another, you're
part
in
of the problem
Trump's
is people
camp.
don't even understand what the things mean. But it's
Exactly.
important to understand and recognize who the fuck a fascist is, because when you side with a fascist, you go into fascism. And what happens to people during fascism?
Well, something that's interesting to think about and give people a little bit of hope is that when fascism came to be, countries had only had like maybe 5 to 10 years of democracy before that. You know what I mean? Like Germany had a king, Italy had a king. They had about 10 years of democracy after World War One, and then fascism rose. Like we've got like 250 years of democracy behind us.
Cool.
So I think that fascism is going to be a little bit more difficult to overcome, don't you? Like it's going to be hard for a fascist to actually come down and
Just speaking to
march
the
down
fucking-
our streets and make these commands.
I'm speaking into the mic. Why does this keep? Oh, that's very far behind. That lag is very far behind.
Yeah, I was just checking something.
Okay. No, I don't think that the time frame matters as to whether or not they had democracy for 10 years or 100 years before they experienced fascism. Like, if you understand, right, JJ, ever heard of Germany? We've had.
That's just it, though.
people
Germany
historians
only had
study-
like 14 years of
Are we good in
established
sound now,
democracy.
guys?
Can you guys hear okay now? Can you hear the gas?
Fucking tech guy.
I think it's being
It's
picked
because of
up.
my headphones.
I think it's being picked up in the headphones. Hold on a second. I know how to fix it.
They said it's better. Don't fuck with it. You know. Close it.
Oh, hold on. See? Output device.
Okay. Are we good now?
No, that's input device. Never mind.
No, that's output. But anyway, it doesn't matter how long a country has experienced democracy prior to them experiencing fascism. Like that information is negligible. What does that matter? Why do you think that's important?
I think it's important because I don't think that anyone here is used to when that actually starts to come to place. I think a lot of his supporters would have been used to having the right to vote and the right to go after certain things. I think a lot of, 3 years from now or whenever that may be, when people run again, I think everyone else will be used to getting the right to vote and not having dictatorship generationally. Your grandparents, every generation is very proud of themselves for having a democracy. And I know people keep saying, "Oh, Germany was a democracy." It was not an established democracy. They'd held maybe one election, two.
What does that have to do with what we know about patterns in fascism and the patterns we are experiencing now?
I think that we're all recognizing that pattern, right? But it is not in place yet. And I think people still need to have hope and hold out that
It's
that
very
was
much
a very
in place.
different situation
Okay,
100 years ago.
No, it's very much not a different situation. Did you literally come back on another fucking account, you fucking creeper?
Yeah, I've got.
Yeah, fuck off.
I don't know. I just kind of have more faith in people that we have a 250-year democracy, and it's not going to be as easy as it was for someone to take over, let's say, a 5 to 10 year democracy.
Our entire Congress is Republican. Our executive branch and our legislative branch is Republican, and SCOTUS is conservative. Why do you think it would be hard? Why do you think it would be hard when we have people who are literal Schnazi sympathizers in charge of parts of our government? Tell me why.
It's a pretty solid point, to be honest with you, but I don't think that our population in general.
Most of
I
the
think-
people
I think
in this
maybe-
country can't read above a 5th grade reading level. You're giving them too much credit.
Possibly, yes. I do have faith in humans and the American people. Honestly, I mean, I don't necessarily see MAGA people as an enemy. I don't see
I do.
liberals as enemies.
I do. Both of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just very middle of the road, and I feel like middle of the road people have been pushed to the side, and I don't. And again, it's labeling people as an enemy.
Like, what makes you middle of the road, R? What makes you say, like,
I
no,
would-
I cannot consider myself any kind of leftist? Why are you like, no?
I think it's policy driven more than anything. I
I'm
mean,
tripping.
if you were to bring up
Explain.
something they believed in, then
I'm bugging out.
I don't know. Like, if you were to,
Just-
I guess everything I
this
look at is at face value for policy.
Just turn that. No, unplug this.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, but you're not understanding what I'm asking you.
Hold on. Can you guys hear now?
That's what I was trying to tell you. That's why I was touching this cord. Yeah, he had the wrong mic.
The wrong mic was up. I apologize.
They're twinsies.
All right. They shouldn't need the desktop.
I mean, I see people saying,
"Can you still hear the gas?"
And be specific. That's a little strange.
Right. I'm asking you to be specific. What is it about leftist policies? What policies in particular make you say that I need to be middle of the road?
I mean, I don't really have any that stick out to me because I don't think.
So
like
then,
that,
what makes you middle of the road?
The fact that I can view something unbiased.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. I apologize.
You're good.
Saying that I'm associated with one party or the other. I mean, name a leftist policy, I guess, for example, and I can give my opinion on it, but like I'm not going to sit here and say I agree with all these things. I don't agree with this thing. I kind of just take it for face value.
You'll be able to see it right here. It'll show up with like money next to it.
Okay, cool.
Plenty of values, lady.
But you're not articulating what that means. You're just telling me I think stuff. Okay, what stuff do you... All right, let me try to ask you this a different way. What things are important to you? What is the most important thing to you when you go to vote, when you look at a candidate?
That makes sense. Okay, sure. So yes, I do believe in a fair distribution of wealth. And I believe, obviously, I support a lot of policy that tries to give people education at all costs. I think I support policies in general that will give my family and my close friends the best economic opportunities that they have in front of them.
All right, so how do you feel about the size of our government? Do you want smaller government, larger government? You're content with the government the way it is?
I do believe in states' rights. So I think that policy as far as economics can be federal, but I very much believe in states' rights being able to set their own communities up the way they want.
With everything or just some things? That's classist. Don't be classist. People can't just move. Some people only make minimum wage and can barely afford to feed themselves. They can't just move.
That's very true, but I think that, well, moving is something different though. I mean,
do you know how much money it costs to move?
Different. I do. I know. I've moved to Texas twice with nearly no money in my pocket. Like, let's say, like
I just moved.
I mean, it's been fucking rough, right? But like, I've done it. Yeah. So I know it costs a lot of money to move, but like, you can up
and do you have a significant other? Do you have children? But the point is that you don't understand. You can't just tell people if you don't like it, move.
I get what you're saying, right? But like, totally, I have to believe in states' rights in order for a republic to work. Right, I have to believe in states' rights.
Sure, there are certain things that should belong to the state. Each state has its own ecosystem. Each state has its own infrastructure needs. Each state has its own municipality needs. All of those things are important. But when we're talking about the grand scheme of things, like human rights, why should each state have a different section or different legislative body or different rules for the people that live in their state when it comes to human rights?
I don't believe that human rights are a state right? Like, I think that
So what do you believe is a state right?
Need to be American. Economic policy.
Okay.
I think economic
Why do you
policy,
think that?
I think trade, I think those type of things should be states' rights because that's impossible to govern federally and be fair across the board. But something like a human right
it's not
is
fair because
obviously...
red states take money from blue states because they're poor as shit and don't know how to manage their money.
Okay, I mean, that's a great point, right? Red states are really poor educationally and all those other situations, but there's kind of something you can't do about people that want to perpetuate those things,
Okay.
Like,
well, I think that maybe you should start doing a little bit of investigation about what it is that you really truly believe, and then investigate how those things are
That's what I'm saying.
legislated
I
through
guess that was
government.
my original question. Is like everyone is like looking around at each other and saying, "Define yourself. Define yourself to me. Define this. Label that." Like it doesn't make sense. It's a strange phenomenon that didn't happen 20 years ago. Come on, tell me you
The
grew up
political
in the 90s,
parties
or
didn't.
around in the 90s.
Yes.
Where
it
people were
was.
constantly making you define yourself in front of everyone else. Like it used to be classy politics. You used to talk about politics with your family, and then as everyone went to the voting polls, they voted for what was best for them and their immediate family and their friends around them. And it worked out because
Did
so many
it?
people voting. It did because so many people voting.
I think people
for
talk
what
so much
makes-
shit about the boomers. It didn't work out.
People talk shit about the boomers because of their grandparents voting for Reagan and voting for Nixon and those policies that were set up there. But
Reagan was a great president.
whatever, dog. Anyways, like the truth is, like, if everyone took politics inward and voted for what was best for them and their own family and didn't go out in
Can't do that.
public and go crazy about it, then the number of people who wouldn't be tricked into voting for what benefits a wealthy class.
I
or
already
what
told you
benefits
this.
for
Most
those other things
Americans.
would be different.
Thanks for subscribing, Pink Tulip. Most Americans like have an average of a 5th grade reading level or below. Like I've had to explain tariffs to people more times than I have digits. So when you're encouraging
tariffs
people
work.
to vote,
Is that good
shut up!
reading?
I'm not talking to you. I will kick you so fucking fast it'll make your head spin. When people don't know what they're voting for and they're voting on selfish needs, they end up fucking themselves over. So it is very important to understand where you lie in the Overton window. So when you go to the voting booth, you can make educated decisions.
Hey, that's a great point. I guess I came on here, you know, and I'll step aside at this time, right? Because I do believe in selfish politics. Because I think that the people who want good things far outnumber the people who want bad things. But I did come on here just to say that I don't think this is the beginning of the end. I don't think fascism can take over a democracy that's existed for 250 years. It was easy to take over one that has only existed for 10. And that was the only point I tried to make. So thank you for giving me the platform.
All right. Well, I appreciate you and your civility, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Yep. Peace out.
Bye. All right, WT. See if you can exercise some self-control. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Trump's the president.
Oh, okay. What's happening so far that's doing great for you? Why are you so happy?
He's ending the DEI politics.
Oh,
You can't
yes,
change
I don't
it.
have to hire white guys for shit
No.
anymore. I love it.
You can't change your gender.
What's gender?
Why did I get muted in the comments?
I don't know, because you were probably saying some transphobic or homophobic shit or ableist shit.
I haven't
I
said
mean,
anything
you're
in
already
the
started with transphobia, like your second sentence. You can't change your gender anymore.
Yeah, you can't.
It's
What
transmissia.
happened-
It's actually
you
not
can't-
even transphobia. It's transmissia. Gender is a social construct.
I mean, you can put a dress on, but that doesn't make you a different sex. Like you're still.
Sex and
you're still a
gender are
man
not
or
the
you're
same
still a
thing.
woman. Okay, so keep it all. When it says sex on your ID, it should stay the sex you were born with.
That's what it says on your ID.
It says sex. M for a male and F for a female.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
Why do you care?
Yeah, gender and sex are not the same. You're right. So whenever.
But why do you
because-
care? Why do you care
'cause
if somebody is cis or trans? How does it impact your life?
Well, there's been cases where they've exposed themselves to children in the YMC bathroom. For
Yeah,
one.
no, that's actually statistically cishet white men.
No, it was a trans woman that went in and exposed himself, and then when the women were outraged.
Go look at the statistics
The
as
staff-
who, shush, go look at the statistics for who commits those types of crimes the most.
Men, right?
Cishet white men.
So, okay, so you're right. Men do this shit all the time. So why should we let them change their gender so they can legally do it?
Cis het white men.
I mean,
Not trans men, not trans women, cis het white men. That means
Yeah, but
cisgendered,
what were they-
heterosexual white men.
What were
TikTok,
they
this is for
before they
educational
became
purposes
trans?
only. We are discussing politics and dangers in our communities.
What were they before they became trans?
Trans people are always trans. They were born trans.
Well, some of them come out in their 20s, so how could they be born that way?
Sir, when I was born, I didn't understand what sexual orientation was. But as I started
Yeah,
to
you
get older,
shouldn't.
as I started to get older and I started to notice things, I started to notice that I do, in fact, like boobies. Nobody made me that way. No one told me to be that way. It's always been the way I was. Always and forever. You can't make people gay. You can't make them trans. You are born who you are.
I mean, so you're not offended about that guy whipping his cock out in front of a bunch of kids?
Okay, so now you're going to use
That's okay.
colonizer. Don't intentionally run from the conversation by using language that you know is not appropriate on this platform. Act like an adult.
Well-
if you don't want to be here anymore because you feel like you're backed into a corner, then just say goodbye and
I
we'll end
don't.
our conversation. Then don't use inappropriate language. You're an adult. Behave that way.
Well, it's inappropriate for me to repeat what he did.
You can
right?
say penis. Penis is an acceptable term. It is the anatomical term for that particular part of a human body. If you use slang, if you use words that you used, you will get a community guidelines violation and you will attempt to get my platform down. Do not be a coward. Use the correct terminology and have the conversation, or back away and bow out.
I mean, how does that make me a coward for saying the C word?
Because it is not permitted in community guidelines. And when people do that, they do that to either get me flagged or get themselves kicked. If you don't want to have the conversation, be man enough to say, you know what? This is out of my reach. I can't do this. Have a good day. If you want to have the conversation, act like an adult. It's not
Okay.
hard.
Well, I have a question. You're saying Trump is a fascist, but why would a fascist sign an executive order for free speech?
So you're just going to pivot from what we were talking about?
Well, yeah, I want to get off the subject.
Okay.
I'm saying it's going to get you banned.
Why
again,
can't you
why-
use
why
the
would
word
a-
penis?
Why would a fascist sign an executive order literally called free speech?
What does that executive order say? Read it to me.
I don't have the details in front of me.
So then how do we know what it's talking
I
about?
mean, the name says it all. Free speech.
Does that mean that I don't have to pay to use words? Free has many meanings. So what is the executive order about? Did you just stop at the headline? Or did you read the story?
No, I mean, it's only been a week.
Okay.
I can.
Well,
read
if you're
into it
going to
later.
use something as a point of conversation, then you should probably know what follows behind that point. You shouldn't just read the headline. You should read what it is.
It's free speech. It's free speech.
We already have the First
It's a pretty
Amendment.
simple concept.
We already have the First Amendment. It is
Okay, so
solidified
why
in
would-
our Constitution. So if the free speech executive order that you say exists, that he signed, what the fuck did he sign it for besides pomp and circumstance?
Okay, so why was the Biden-Harris administration calling Twitter, yelling at them?
So we're just
Facebook, yelling at them to censor
just
it?
pivoting. We're just pivoting. I asked you a question.
I'm talking about free speech.
I asked you a question.
Yeah, but you think you got me because I don't know exactly.
Perfect.
what
Can you
is in
can
the
you yell
executive
fire in a
order.
movie theater? Can you yell
I mean,
fire in a
yeah.
movie? You can, without facing any kind of legal repercussions.
No.
Exactly.
I mean, same thing with dudes going in the girls' bathroom. If they change.
Oh, so we're gonna go
their
back to that
gender.
now. Okay, we're going back to that
if
now.
They change their, if they change their gender legally, they can get away with.
Colonizer,
SA.
what genitalia
They
do
can
I
say,
have?
I'm a woman.
Colonizer, what genitalia do I have?
I'm assuming you're a woman.
You don't know that. What if I have a penis? How would you know? Are you going to inspect my genitals?
Well, you'd have a deeper voice and
No.
probably
No.
some plastic surgery done.
Spoiler.
I think so.
These aren't mine.
I mean,
What genitalia do I have?
a vagina?
How do you know that?
Because I can hear it in your voice, and you don't have an Adam's apple.
You know that they have surgeries where you can have that shaved down, and not everyone develops an Adam's apple.
Well, yeah, if you need
I
10
can also lower
surgeries
my
to
voice
look
and
like
make
a
it sound
woman.
like my voice is deeper. Or I can make my
Well,
voice
you
sound
suck.
lighter. People can control their vocal
It's-
cords, and you can also have feminization surgery for your vocal cords. How do you know what genitalia do I have? Are you inspecting people's genitalia?
It's obvious. If I see a man in a dress, I can tell the second I look at him that he's a man.
Perfect. Let's talk about it. You want to do that? Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nikki, you can.
I mean, what has Trump done that's so fascist?
No, we're not pivoting.
Why does he have the Senate, the House?
We're not
Why did
pivoting. You said
all right.
that you want to talk about this. You want to investigate this further. Let's do it.
All right.
And we're going to keep it fair. We're going to keep it cute. I'm going to screenshot it so you can't see if I looked up hot man or hot trans man. We're just going to do that. Perfect. Thank you for the follow. I don't really think he's hot, though. But, you know. What is this person? Hold on. Hi, Lainey. Thank you for letting them up. We're just real quick. I'm going to prove a point because our friend here thinks that they know what my sex assigned at birth was just by looking at me. This individual here. What genitalia were they born with?
That was a woman.
Okay, got that one right. Lainey, this is my wonderful friend Lainey.
He looks like a man.
That's no, Rats, I don't love doing that.
Okay. And I totally understand. Won't do it again. So this is our lovely friend here who you'll
I heard
see.
some of it. So yeah, I heard some of
I
it.
can tell Laney's a man. the
Okay.
second he joined the
What
live.
genitalia do I have then?
I mean, have you had surgery or not?
It's not a question you can
tell
ask.
me.
Yeah.
You tell me. When
I
I
think
walk
you-
into the restroom, which one do I have? How would anyone know?
I think that you look like a man. You should use the men's bathroom.
Yeah, Style, you're right.
How would anyone know?
I mean, I knew right when you joined.
Yeah, because my name says trans in it, and I came up here to talk to you about the trans bathroom issue, and I
didn't
present
see-
femininely,
I didn't
so
check-
you are going to assume the opposite, of course.
I didn't look at your profile.
Okay, you had your eyes closed. Great.
No, the second you came up, I assumed you were a man.
That's how he wanders through life.
Yeah, because I'm a trans advocate that came up here to talk to you about the issue of trans women in bathrooms. I'm sure that that's an assumption you would make. But when I go out in public, men buy me coffee at the gas station. Do they buy you coffee at the gas station?
Well, that's just a gay man.
Do they open the door
They
for
like-
you
they
and
like
say,
men.
"Good morning, ma'am"?
Those are just gay dudes.
Yeah, the truckers that are wearing Carhartt. Yeah, super gay.
Yeah, they can be gay too.
Do you know who doesn't date trans women? Gay men. You weirdo.
Why wouldn't they?
Ask a gay man if he's interested in trans women. Ask any gay
But-
man.
If I were to sleep with a trans woman, that would make me gay.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would.
Unless the only thing you were attracted to about them was the fact that they were pre-op. Then perhaps,
What does that mean? That they have a penis?
yeah. If that was the thing you were attracted to about them and not all of the other parts that are women, that are female.
even after
then-
the operation, it would still be gay.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, just because you put a hole there.
Hey,
doesn't
fellas,
make you
is
want
having
it.
sex with a vagina gay? Like the hell?
Did I miss something?
It's not. It's
I
not a.
guess.
It's not a real vagina.
We've gotten all the way to having sex with a vagina is gay now. Okay.
It is. It's gay. If you have sex with a man, you're gay.
it's not a man if that person is a trans woman.
Yeah, but you can have your tits cut off. That doesn't make you a man.
Okay. I've already told you
You're
about the
just
language. This is
an
the last
imbecile.
time I will tell you. Please use
Which
the
I need to say
correct
breasts, I'm
terminology.
sorry.
Yes. Please act like an adult. How old are you?
Okay, if you get your breast cut off, you're still a woman.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
What year were you born?
93.
No, you're not. You'd be 31.
No, I turned 32 in January. I'm 32 years old.
All right, cool. So anyway, who cares? So what does it mean to be trans?
It's a mental disorder.
Where would you find that? Like to find out what is and is not a mental disorder? Where would you look?
Isn't
Don't
it
say
called
Google.
mental
Where would you look?
Dysphoria or something?
Where would you look to find out what is and is not a mental disorder?
I mean, I wouldn't have to look. I just know it's a mental disorder.
Where would a, say, psychologist go to look for the diagnoses of mental disorders to see what conditions are mental disorders and what are not?
Well, it's just delusion.
Where would they look? To
I
look
mean-
at symptoms, to figure out like what to diagnose a particular patient who is expressing symptoms of some kind. And where would it be denoted what conditions are mental disorders and which ones are not? Where would they look?
When I was growing up,
Where would they
it's
look?
always been a
Where
mental
would they
disorder.
look? Where would they look?
It's only after the woke takeover that did the definition change.
When was that? What year?
It was somewhere around Obama. He kind of flirted with it, and then Biden.
So
got in.
Obama decides what the APA, puts in their
Well, a bunch
literature.
basically, it was a bunch of liberals.
A bunch of liberals. Yes, liberals who are famously notable for protecting trans people, right? The same ones that just signed into law that military families no longer have access to transgender health care for their kids.
Yeah, why should taxpayers?
Those liberals.
I'm a veteran. Why should
I am also a
should-
veteran.
So am I.
why should taxpayers pay for your surgery?
Because
That's not health care.
because I took an oath just like you to protect what now? What did you take an oath to protect? What did you take an oath to protect,
the
sir?
U.S. Constitution.
What did you take an oath to protect?
Where in the U.S.
What did you take an oath?
Constitution-
What did you take an oath to protect?
Where in the U.S.
What did you take an
Constitution
oath
does
to
it say
protect?
You have the right.
Colonizer,
What
answer the
did
question.
you take an
I
oath
just said it.
to
The Constitution.
protect? Okay, and so you're totally
I
cool
said
with
it.
this guy that is currently breaking the 4th Amendment, the 14th Amendment?
No, he's not.
He's not?
No. And the fact that you think that taxpayers should pay for your
He's also
surgeries
said
is
that
crazy.
we should break the First Amendment by putting people in prison for a year for burning the flag.
And the second, by foregoing due process. Take the guns first. Go through due
Yep.
process
No,
later.
he said that we should.
And his bump stock ban also was against the Second Amendment. So you're all down with all that stuff.
You're right, Mac. You
I'm
can't protect
down,
the
yep.
Constitution if you don't know what's in it.
How long is your oath to protect the Constitution for?
I mean, how long is yours?
It's for life.
Okay, so why do
Yours ended whenever Trump
Why do you think
announced his campaign.
why do you think illegal immigrants have constitutional rights when they're not a citizen?
Could you show me where it says that those rights are only afforded to citizens?
It is only for Americans.
Could you show it to me, please?
I mean, just it's.
Please go show it. You
common
took an oath
knowledge.
to protect this thing. You should know what it says. Does it say citizens? Please go show me.
Yes,
Please go. Please bring it up then.
it's for Americans.
What branch
Please bring it up.
What branch of service were you in?
I wasn't in the Navy.
That's not what I asked
We
you.
didn't ask that.
I said what
I
branch
was in
of
the Marine Corps.
Oh, okay. What is the Marine?
So,
What is the
again,
Marine
I wanna
Corps?
see
Hold
proof.
on,
Still-
hold on,
you
because
still
I want
never
to just
answered
I
my
want to
question.
see if he's telling the truth about this. Marine Corps boot camp. There's something that happens at the end. What is it?
It's the Crucible.
How long is it?
It's a couple weeks.
Yeah, you're not a fucking Marine.
Why do you say that?
because there's not a Marine on this planet, my father included, who served in the Marine Corps in the early fucking 80s who forgot how long the Crucible is.
It's
My
a
dad
week or
can-
two.
Bro, I don't do that stolen valor bullshit. I don't do that stolen valor bullshit. Lainey, I appreciate you for trying to have a conversation with that chuckle fuck, but that's just... Please stick around if you'd like to
I
stay.
didn't figure he was gonna have much to offer there, but
No, I'm not letting
anyway,
you back
so it
up.
wasn't worth trying to explain it to him because
No, he
he
wasn't
wasn't
gonna.
here to listen.
Mm-mm. You're welcome to stay as long as you'd like.
Well, I need to go check on Steve. I believe I got a signal from over there too.
Oh
So, go do
goodness!
that kind of
Everyone's
thing.
like, Lainey, Lainey, please.
Yeah.
Have a
All
great
right.
rest of your
Love you,
day.
friends.
Love you too. I'm
Thanks,
sorry
you
about
too.
that, by the way. I won't do it again. Jimbo, what's going on? Jimbo, you're muted. I did have to mute you because you had like a significant amount of background noise. There we go. What's going on? How are you today?
Sorry, I'm at work. Good, how are you?
I am great.
Say that, 'cause I just was
Ooh,
gender dysphoria in action.
I can't hear you, Jimbo.
Oh, I'm gonna drop. I gotta get back to work.
Okay. All right. If you have a break and you want to come back up, just request again. Capitalist, what's going on? Right,
nothing
Mandy? Nothing much. All right.
Yep.
Sounds great. What do you want to talk about? Want to talk about the background?
Yeah, we could talk about that. Like, talk about the fear mongering.
What's fear mongering?
The way you're saying, like, people are gonna get their murdered when you did that gesture.
Does that not happen under fascism?
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen here. Fascism is not gonna happen here.
Okay. I really don't care about you saying that shit. Because you guys have said that.
I know you don't.
Right, because you don't know what you're fucking talking about.
I do.
What is fascism?
It's the same rule used by the schmazzies.
What is fascism?
I'm not sure what the definition itself is, but
Okay, so
it's
then how do
that
you
rule.
know? Then how do you know what something is or isn't if you don't know what it is?
Because that isn't here. There's no Schmittler in power. There's no regime in power. None of that is here.
All right. What? White WT colonizer? I already told you got kicked for a reason, and now you're blocked. Men need to understand that no means fucking no. Capitalist, if you don't know what fascism is, how do you know whether or not fascism is happening?
Because I just told you there's no Schmittler in power and there's no regime in power.
Oh, Jesus fucking
It's the
Christ.
same republic we've had the last 250 years.
No, it's not.
Can you explain how?
Sure. Donald Trump has already attempted in his previous administration to put things forth that would put us through to fascism. Project 2025 came out. We had a whole bunch of discussions about what Project 2025 meant for this country and the future of democracy. We talked about the 14 tenets of fascism. We can exhibit how Donald Trump displays those 14 tenets of fascism. We've talked about how Schmittler took 53 days to do all of the things. Yeah, Caitlin. To do all of the things that got him to the place that he was at for Nazi Germany to be a thing. We've talked about how his executive orders are directly reflecting the tenets of fascism that we already
2025
discussed.
right
I'm sorry?
now. We're in 2020 in the year
What did I say?
2025. You're relating back to 1930 Germany. Before the internet was a thing, before like
Right,
what
now
we
we
have
know,
in the
and
present is a
exactly,
thing.
so there's less of an excuse. There's no excuse as to why you don't know what fascism is. No excuse whatsoever. Hey guys, please make sure that you're tapping the screen and sharing the live. We're just at about 100K likes. We got to keep going. I've been on for about an hour. I got an hour left before I have to eat and go pick up my kids. If you do want to support me off this platform because you don't have access to a desktop to recharge your coins, my Cash App and Venmo are in my bio. There is 270 left in today's daily goal. If you guys can help smash that, you know that it helps do the work that we do in the community by providing mutual aid to people in need. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. If you'd like to follow me on YouTube and Twitch, both of those things are in my bio as well. Now that we have this shit sorted out, if TikTok goes away in 69 days, we'll have somewhere else that we can have these discussions where we can bring guests up and do the things. So now that we have the internet and it's literally in your hand right now, what's your excuse for not knowing what fascism is?
I'm not saying I have an excuse. I just never cared to learn the definition
Right.
of it.
So then
I
how
just
do you know we're not
things that come.
So then how do you know we're not experiencing fascism?
Like
How
what
do you
I
know he's
told
not a
you in the
fascist?
very beginning.
I don't care about your fifis.
How do I know you're not a fascist?
I'm not a fascist. I'm a communist.
Whatever.
You don't know what a
Because
communist
just
is
like
either, do
how
you?
I don't care, like I told you in the beginning.
So then why are you up here?
Like I just said.
So then why are you here? If you don't want to discuss fascism, you don't know what it is. If you don't know what communism
Free
is,
will.
we're having a... You think you have free will here?
I don't think I know. Like I'm literally up here listening to you. Yeah.
You don't have free will. You do what I say when I say it. Anyway. Why do they think they can just do whatever they want? Oh, man. God gave us free will. God did not give you free will. If God is omnipotent and omnipresent, you do not have free will. That's right. This space is not a democracy. So you gave him your example of fascism. Nice. Fascist. Really? Is that what I did? Is that what I did, or did I establish a boundary that I wasn't going to let him sit here and waste my time? Pretty sure I established a boundary. It's not government. It's not how that works. You tried, though, Pookie. God prefers they, them pronouns. Perfect! No, they don't know what boundaries are. People keep wanting to do live battles. I don't want to do live battles. Go wash your legs. No. Oh, man. What does that say? No friends. That's right. It is my world, and you're a bug in it. Oh, yikes on bikes. Updates. We have the new Discord server happening. No, I will not move to England with you. So if you're in the old server, there's a link in there. The link sometimes expires and I have to refresh it. But there is a dedicated Fans of Fuckery Discord. If you're not in there and you want to get in there, scurry on over to Twitch. Make sure that you become at least a tier 1 subscriber. Okay, it's a paid sub. And that will give you access to the Discord. Here's the thing, though. If you are currently an Amazon Prime membership, your subscription will be $3.99. $0 hairs. So, jump on over there to the Twitch and subscribe. Even if you're already a subscriber here and you have that free Amazon Prime sub, go over there and sub there too. We love it. And then you guys can join the new Discord. It's been a little bit quiet. We're trying to get everybody to come on over. Come on over. Ooh, I think I'm good to go on moderators now on both Twitch and YouTube. So thank you for everybody who is moderating for me. I know nothing is greater than the joy of getting to put someone in fucking timeout. I love doing it on YouTube because it makes all their comments go away too. And it just says like message deleted. You also do have access to emotes on Twitch and in the Discord because Twitch transfers those emotes over to Discord. So if you're over there in the Twitch chat, drop your emotes if you're a sub. They are the same. We are going to make some new ones. We got to get some ideas. Got to love liberals. I guess. I don't know why you would love liberals, but whatever. Do you, boo? Do you? Yes, Jess, we are. It makes it easier for subscriptions, and there were some other things that we talked about on the voice chat last night. Has nothing to do with Alina. Alina and I are still bestie boos, and I love her to the moon and back. Yes, you can, Auntie Lou. You can get a free sub. You can recharge your coins on the TikTok website if you go to tiktok.com/ I want to say it's recharge or reload, or you can just go there and then like click it's on the top right, and then there's a recharge coins thing. Flag, what is Trump derangement syndrome? Boop boop. Honk honk. I feel sad. I have no friendlies today. Where are my friendlies? Where are my usual co-hosts? This is terrible. Dill, where are you at, boo? I know you're in there. Erica! Erica, are you at work? Parkers, I see you. Mutang, I see you. Tio Shadi, I see you. There's 800 people in here. 8 Josiah, hi. I know you are, Marmar. I think I've only ever seen Marmar go on the panel like twice. And she's like, oh, it was an accident. My bad, sorry. You subscribed on Twitch? All right, Kim, send me a DM and I'll send you the link. Do you think you've earned the right to be here now?
Yeah, just use.
Nope. There's got to be someone smarter than that guy. Someone, anyone, please, 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 please. Is Mag is diagnosing what? What did that say? Diagnosing themselves, yeah? Yeah, I don't disagree. Oh, good for you, Slim. What if he's the smartest? Right, Erica? Quick little plug for my friend Erica. Erica goes live in the evenings. They are in a different time zone than I am, so it's a little bit later for me, but it's like normal time for them. And they have a great time, her and Ren, dealing with quite interesting characters. If you like somebody who has like super witty comebacks, who does not give a shit about community guidelines, make sure that you drop Erica a follow, watch when she goes live, drop Ren a follow too. Both of them are on YouTube and Twitch. Go ahead and give them a follow over there too. Subscribe to them over there. There is Pickle Time. I'm not going to tell you what Pickle Time is. I want you to find out for yourself. It's pretty interesting. There is a Pickle Time playlist. Have you thanked Trump yet for this job? Trump did not go to the United States Army, more specifically the U.S. Army Academy of Health Sciences at Fort Sam Houston, Texas. Trump did not get my bachelor's degree. Trump did not sit and take 3 separate board examinations. There is nothing for me to thank Trump for. I am a multi-credentialed healthcare professional prior to Trump ever being in office. So, you know. Then why are you working here? Because it's kind of cold outside and I don't want to go stand on the corner. SW is real work. You deal with people. Right. Got her. Brandon, if you think that was a gotcha, you are not good at sarcasm. When are you getting deported? Hopefully tomorrow. Can somebody sign me up for the deportation list? I want a free flight to Colombia. I heard the president is sending his plane. Gustavo is sending his plane. I have no problem getting picked up in the presidential plane. Send me to Colombia. I'm out. Free flights. Can we do that? Can we volunteer as tribute so that we can go in the place of someone else? It's like, you know what? They can stay. They can have my citizenship. I'll rock. See you later. I know it's you. Yeah, diabolical. So edgy. You have a Disney trip planned? It's warm here today. It's like 70-something degrees. What temperature is in Lake Buena Vista?
It's currently 68 degrees in Lake Buena Vista, Florida.
It's gonna be a high of 73 at Disney today. You good? I'm doing good, Dylan. I'm doing good. He's a fascist and you love him? That's weird. Okay. Sure, Pookie. All right, we're going to do a quick restart. Everybody's dropping off. We've lost over 100 people because we don't have an op. Twitch and YouTube, you stay right there. Don't go anywhere. I'm just going to restart on TikTok because ain't shit happening. When I come back, though, like this 270 and the tap-in and the share-in, let's do that. Don't squirrel. Look at me. Don't squirrel. I probably could pause this. Hold on. I have to go to the bathroom. You need break music? I'm sorry. We're back. Let's see who's first. D-Lar was first. Mo Moderate is second. So close, Mo Moderate. You almost had it. Tap the screen, share the live. Katie said, I don't squirrel. Shiny object. Ooh, shiny. Do you hear my dog? She's disgruntled. Please make sure that you're tapping the screen, sharing live. Let's see if we can get some ops in here. Let's see if we can have somebody who has an intelligent conversation other than, no. What does it matter if I don't know what that word means? No. Trust me, bro. Are we okay over here? No, we're not. Are you okay? No, you're not okay either. How about you? No, they're not either. None of us are okay over here. And by us, I mean me. Your brain sat there like the live is gonna reset. Erica. You saw the live ended screen like, what's happening? Hi. You got my 6? Thanks. Preach. Not okay. It's 11:05 a.m. on the East Coast. That was fast. It's fast as fuck, boy. I didn't go to the bathroom. I thought about it, and then I was like, I've worked in healthcare for 20 years. I can hold it longer. If you're on Twitch and YouTube, look at the little puppies. Cat. No. Outside. Toy. Potty. Bye-bye. Car. Fuss. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. She was sleeping. You couldn't find me in the live list. It's because I restarted really quickly. When that happens, when somebody restarts really quickly, the app is like, what the fuck is happening? You have to give it a chance. All right, we got 530 people back in here. I'm so happy to see you again. Please make sure that you're tapping the screen, sharing the live, and also, Tony Donald. There's 270 left in today's daily goal. We're not moving on the daily goal today. That makes me sad. Makes me sad. Get a life. I have one. I am currently breathing. I am, in fact, alive. The outside ears. She's probably gonna fart. Look at her. Look at her doing the yoga stretches. Look at her. You dirty bitch. Hi. Boop-a-doo-boo-boo. Ew, I need to delete my Target app. I don't like you anymore. Erica! Thank you so much. I love you too. I love you, Erica. I think that's funny how you guys can see the thing there. I wonder, I have to look at it like on the actual screen if it's even worth you guys seeing that, because we might crop it. The live notifications should be happening in the Discord. They're actually happening in all of the Discords. Oh boy. That's okay. I'll fix it so that you're not getting... Hey, pub! So you're not getting all of them. I don't feel like we're gonna get ops. Do you guys hate me today? Did I hurt your feelings too much before the restart? Where's the TUFF Fam Discord? You'd have to go through Jones's profile to get to the TUFF Fam Discord. I am Jesus. Nobody wants to argue with me. Yes, I am. So my username on Twitch is the same as it is here. It has the underscores in it. It's, what is it, twitch.tv/, no rest than ads with the underscores. I am live on there now. Oh, okay. That's weird. We can always discuss sporks. Lasagna is a casserole. I know Jones is around here somewhere. Lasagna is a casserole. I know, King. It's so sad for them. I actually made myself look like a human today as opposed to yesterday when I was like, bridge troll, fuck it. Let's go. I washed my hair. It's hair wash day. I didn't shave my legs though, so. Ain't no shame in my game. I tell the truth. Don't ruin your world. You did it yourself if you voted for Trump. You reported me? Aw, Charlene, that's not nice. That's rude. Super rude. It is when it's cold outside. Oh, you meant to tell lasagna. Okay. Right? Who does? I feel like it's a terrible fucking idea. Don't shave your legs in the winter. Oh, boy. Hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hi. Good, you?
I am doing great. Will, thank you so much for the Venmo that says, for scaring the opposition. I appreciate it. Would you like to talk about the background?
Yeah, sure. So let's talk about his first week in office.
Okay.
How do you feel about what he's done so far?
A lot of it is fucking pointless, and the ones that have the potential to stick, his executive orders, let me clarify, are actually very harmful to the American people. I'm particularly pissed off about him talking about how he showed Colombia when he really didn't. He just made himself look like an asshole. And then also the temporary pause in federal spending programs that impacted programs such as SNAP. SNAP benefits is pretty important for people in this country. And it's on a 90-day pause. So not looking so great.
Okay, so let's talk about Colombia. Let's take one at a time. So you think the way he approached Colombia about the illegal migrant situation, you believe he did that in the wrong way, correct?
Yep. Thank you, Angela.
But Okay, so you're saying he did it the wrong way because he came off as an asshole. Sure, he came off as an asshole. I'll agree with you there, but he got what he wanted and it got it done, and it did it in a quick manner. Why is that a bad thing?
Because Colombia, not only did Colombia send the president send their plane to come pick up the people, they also said we're keeping the fucking tariffs where they are. Those 50% tariffs.
Where's the proof on the tariffs? That part, they did not say they were keeping it.
Yeah, he did. He did. Go look it up for yourself.
The presidential plane, you're right about that, but not the tariff part. That's all gone.
Okay, sure. If you say so.
If you can,
Trust me, bro.
If you can provide me a source, I'll gladly trust you if you tell me a source.
No, you can go look it up for yourself, or you can
Exactly.
send me a cash over. No.
You don't have a source.
Absolutely
Goodbye.
sure. Okay. No, they didn't say that they were going to remove the tariffs. He did not. Gustavo did not say that he was going to remove the tariffs. He said, then he did that recently. Not since yesterday. What the fuck? Okay, sure. I believe you. I'll go look it up. You guys are saying a lot in the chat, but nobody wants to come up here. Let's see. I think I said yes. Thank you to Erica. Thank you to Angela. 30 TikTok from. Thank you to Motivate with Ange. Oh, that's cute. I like that. What kind of... Okay. I mean, they can come up if they want to. Oh, the federal grants and loans are part of that thing. Yeah, I know. I don't think Fatima's gonna load. You can pick somebody else if you want.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just wondering, why is Trump screwing over his base?
I don't know. Why would I know that?
I was just curious when it comes to this SNAP and housing help from the government. He cut them off. It's kind of strange, and they're still supporting him.
Keep them poor, keep them desperate.
I don't understand it.
Also, I mean, keep them poor, keep them desperate. Like, that's... Keep them reliant on them. You got yeeted. I feel like I'm going to give the mods just... If you're a super mod, have fun today. Go ahead and bring whoever you want up. Ops only, that's right. Alina's the biggest op. You can come up if you want to, Alina, but you don't have to. No pressure. Everybody let Alina have fun. Let her kick all the people she wants to kick. We don't do pay to kick here. Oh, well, you have your back up. XYZ, how are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am just fine. Do you think that... did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
Wow. Representative McCormick on the freeze of food aid to seniors and kids, his quote was, "Many of our poorest people are our fattest people." Yikes.
Yeah, so I guess I just have a few comments or questions. You know how you guys say when a crazy MAGA comes up and you're like, "See, MAGA, that's your people. You have to claim them. Y'all voted for the same person, right?"
Okay.
So you and
Thank you,
Jones,
Alina.
you guys have to claim those people that turn their back on you. y'all have to claim them. Y'all voted for the same person. Those are your people.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about. Just,
No.
that handful of people turn their back on you guys. You got to claim them. Those are your people. Y'all voted for the same person.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you got to claim them. Those are your people.
Claim
Don't you love it?
who? What are you talking about? Even the
Who is it that you think?
even the chat is like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Maybe Jeff, all them people turn their back on you. You got to claim all them. Y'all voted for the same person.
How
Yep, those are your people.
how do you think these two things are synonymous? And also, I love
Well, I
Jeff
wouldn't
and
say
I
it's
love Sean,
synonymous.
and I would never wish anything
No.
bad on Jeff or Sean.
And the others. I mean, we can't just leave out the others.
I don't know
Well, no.
who you're talking
Those are
about
also
or what you're
your people.
talking about.
You guys rallied
Word.
together and then you fell apart.
I don't know what you're talking about. Erica, I read what you said and then I said word. Right, he's just trying to be messy. He's not okay. Poor guy. Imagine caring so much about my life that he knows more about it than I do. John, did you mean to request?
Hello.
Hi, how are
How's it
you?
going?
It's going.
I'm good. How you doing?
All right. Do you agree that Donald Trump is a fascist?
No, I don't.
Oh, why not?
I just think it's.
I can't see what it is.
Points.
What word? Do you have a slur in your profile picture?
No,
No? What is that word that's written there in your profile picture?
it's not completed.
What is it?
What do you mean? What is it?
I can't see it. What is it?
Well, if you can't see it, what does it matter?
How's it going?
Oh, you know.
It's going?
Oh, John. You're a cunt, John. Cunt isn't a bad word. People
So why
say
do
it
you
in the
think-
UK all the time. Just FYI.
Why do you think Trump is a fascist? Can you give me a reason of why you think he's a fascist?
14 tenets of
'Cause I think making a
fascism.
claim.
Okay, the 14 tenets of fascism. Donald Trump exhibits every fucking tenet in the 14 tenets of fascism. We can even talk about.
Can you give me them?
Sure, I'm gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I just like if people are gonna make claims, I'd like for them to be able to back them up at least.
He also exhibits all of the. Have you ever read On Tyranny by Timothy
On a
Snyder?
Tyranny?
On Tyranny
I have not.
by Timothy Snyder.
I have not.
Like, let's beware of the paramilitaries. Now, this and the 14 tenets of fascism, like they hold hands, they're friends. Brown shirts and other militias paved the way for authoritarian regimes. Jesus, what the fuck? Armed groups such as the Proud Boys or other militia movements have been active in the U.S. But yeah, we'll go back to the 14 tenets of fascism. that popped up on my phone. I was like, forgot about that one. Let's start at the beginning. Powerful and continuing nationalism. Fascist regimes tend to make constant use of patriotic mottos, slogans, symbols, songs, and other paraphernalia. Flags are seen everywhere, as are flag symbols on clothing and public displays. Make America great again, all over the fucking place.
Is that bad to be patriotic?
Make America great again is not patriotic. It is a fucking slogan.
I don't think that America was great the past 4 years. Do you?
When was America great?
When was
Thank
America
you, AJ.
great?
Thank you, AJ, for subscribing over on Twitch.
America has never been perfect. I don't think the statement really
Thank you,
means
Emily.
that it was ever perfectly. I don't think it means that it was ever perfect. But I think the statement is more of a statement as if like you were trying to make America.
Yeah, no, you're just doing the weird Trump translation shit. If it was, we didn't think America was ever great, like it was all right. Shouldn't the slogan be something like "Make America Better," "Improve America Today," something that would signify that we understand that we've had a lot of historical problems, but we want things to be better. When we say "Make America Great Again," again means to repeat something. Thank you for all the subs over there. So if you're repeating something, it is something that has already occurred, Colton. And I know that you understand basic English, right?
Yeah, no.
Perfect. So when we say again, what does it mean?
It means again. It means happening over again.
Right, to repeat something. And then there's America First and all the chanting that they did.
Okay, so do you think that the mass deportation, is a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad thing. It's harmful to our economy and
Did
people.
Did you support Obama?
Did Obama follow the law?
Obama had mass deportation.
He was called the deporter in
Had
chief.
one of the biggest.
Colton.
One of the biggest. And everybody loved it
Colton. He was called the deporter in chief. I get it. I support it. I think that people who are here illegally should be given a better pathway to citizenship. I support people following the law.
For sure.
But what you guys don't realize is that people are being denied the opportunity to follow the law. People's asylum cases are canceled without their notice. People's hearings for immigration are canceled without notice. People who have been here their entire lives as dreamers, DACA recipients, have been waiting decades to have citizenship. People who are in this country, shush, I'm talking. I don't need you to unmute. People who have been in this country their entire lives deserve to be in this country as citizens. People who come to this country to contribute to our economy deserve to be here as citizens if they so choose to do so. If they choose to be here on visas as seasonal workers, then they should be here on visas as seasonal workers. This whole mass deportation is harmful to our economy. Now you may speak. Oh, DJ called me a dumb bitch. Oh, DJ, your mom's a dumb bitch. Shut the fuck up.
The problem is that it's not, the reason why those things are getting canceled is because we have a problem. We have a problem. We're taking in too many, and we have an issue. We can't deal with the people that want to do it illegally when we have this many people coming in illegally. Like, we can't help the people that want to do it legally when we're having our own problem.
Prove it.
And whenever we're having to spend our tax dollars, or whenever
Prove it.
I'm about to, whenever we have, I'm doing it. Whenever we have to spend our tax dollars to house these immigrants, whenever we have to spend our tax dollars to house these
Hold
immigrants.
on, you're so screechy. Hold on, you're super fucking screechy. Go ahead. Say whatever xenophobic shit that you wanted to say.
Whenever we have to pay, whenever our taxes go towards helping them live, and whenever they come here illegally, it is an insult to the people that want to come here legally.
I'm not insulted.
I am for immigration.
I'm not insulted.
You should be. You should be. I am all for immigration. I'm all for immigration. I think it's a beautiful thing. I do, but I do it the right way. Do it the right way.
What U.S. law dictates asylum provisions? There we go. I got flagged. So since I got flagged,
you can seek asylum. And
I got flagged, which means I have to end the live and restart. You have no impulse control. But since I got flagged, I just wanted to tell you really fast. My brother's calling me. My little friend who reported me, suck my big fat. Oh boy. All right. I know that you can you guys still hear me over there? Can you guys still hear me over on YouTube and Talk Save Lives? Oh, that is so cute. Look at that little present. A hype chest. I've never gotten one of those before. Oh, look at all the snacks. That is adorable. I love it. Here. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, I'm logged in on Jones's account. That is so cute. I didn't know what was happening. Hype train. Anyway, you guys can still hear me? I don't understand why they get so fucking emotional. Like, they're like, what? Like, why? Why are you like that? Like, why do you have to, like, can you just fucking talk? Like, he got so screechy. And then the other one called me a stupid bitch. Like, your mom's a stupid bitch. I think I'm going to end for now. You got 8 out of 10 subs? Oh, yay. Only need 2 more for my first sub goal. I think I'm going to end for now. I have to eat something and then I have to pick up the kids. I will probably not be back this afternoon, but maybe tonight so we can finish this live discussion. Because today is Hannah's birthday. Hannah, my little Hannah Banana, turns 9 today. So I have some things to get ready for her. I got to wrap her presents. So Katie's, we're on Jones and mine at the same time. So that's why I said I didn't know whose it was. If you go over to my Twitch, I had 6 out of 10 on my stream. Like, that's why I'm looking away from you, because the camera is here, which is where TikTok is, but you're here. So, oh, happy birthday to your baby. We're going to be celebrating our Hannah Banana today. I got to get stuff to wrap her presents, and I wanted to get her... You don't see me live? I am live on Twitch. Hold on. I'm not live on TikTok. I ended the TikTok stream because I got flagged. I got flagged for hate and harassment, and I ended it with suck my big fat, but I cut it off before then. Oh, your baby turns 7 tomorrow? Wow, y'all were all getting busy around the same time. That's weird. That's suspicious. So I want to do something to decorate for her in the house. My Twitch is no rads to the nads. I can put it in the chat for you. I don't know why I did this to myself with all the underscores. Your oldest turned 16 on the 3rd. You're not ready? Aw. Jones's birthday's on the 2nd. Almost B-Day twins. So we're going to do some things to get ready for her birthday. Maybe I'll be back on tonight. We'll see. All right. I love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Let's send you out with a song. What kind of song do you want? Do you want a sad song or a happy song? What are you thinking? First person to give me a song name is going to win. We got an ad break coming in 57 seconds. Dismiss. Happy? Happy birthday? Come on, you got to tell me a song. I'm not playing. You want me to play Happy Birthday? To end the stream? I don't think you want me to do that. That's obnoxious. Happy by Pharrell. That makes sense. You're going to get stuck on an ad break, but I'll play it. Can I play it on here? I have to end it on YouTube, I think. Oh, yeah. I can't. Fuck. I can't because of YouTube. YouTube will give it a copyright strike. I want to, but YouTube won't let me be great. Okay. I'll play it for you later. We'll have to figure it out. Love you. Bye.